i.e. the one bedroom I know has the queen piece. It needs to be on the western side, and we need to be building southward. It needs to be a southern door on the western wing. If we can get a prism key and a bedroom with a southern-facing door, we basically can guarantee we pull it. There's a lot of, ifs in there, though. I think we'll also maybe try and go into the antechamber for the first time. Maybe we'll actually build that way. I've kind of been not bothering very much with going that way. I'm gonna do the root cellar in the hopes we find the shovel. Nothing for me to pick up in here? Yeah, it just flipped the chest table. Be angry about it. Alright, if we find a shovel, we should come back and dig in here, because we got a lot of dig spots. There's also still, like, a few rooms I've apparently never drafted before. Which means they're probably just not in the pool yet. We needs to unlock them. Give me my allowance. One thing I want to do is draft any room with a computer as early as possible. That would be really nice. Let's do hallway. Zip over. Bedroom. Commissary. You know what? Commissary. Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of hallways. Okay. Alright. That's why I was like, you know what? I think the commissary. Do this early. Just get out there and dig every dig spot in that room. We might get a couple of keys out of it, which would be very nice. And if we get some turnips, we'll make up all the steps we're spending here. Because we already used 12. We've already used 12 steps. Key, already worth it. Pebbles. Tin can. 1 coin. 6 steps back. Coin. Alright. We basically discointed our shovel purchase and got a key. Still worth it, I say. Still worth it. Has there always been a diggy spot there? Are you allowed to dig? No. You're not allowed to dig anywhere. Why does it let me dig there? Why is there a microchip there? Is it the same microchip? Is it always there? Yeah, if we run into the laundry room, we could dig up in the laundry room. Like, I don't know if that's a normal thing. If it happens to be in this run, it happened. We don't know what to do with microchips, so it doesn't mean anything to us at the moment. Yes, you do. Plug it in. But the terminal needs 3 microchips. I guess we can go plug it in. Just to see. Alright, we have 1 hallway. Parlor curves. Put the second hallway. Let's see if it sticks. Alright. We'll go slam it in there. I was just goofing off on the bridge, and then a little icon popped up for a split second. I imagine it doesn't stick? Because nothing else sticks in this game, you know? You have to redo things. That's what I thought. We still need a third, but we could just plop that there. And we'll find out another day if it stays there. The first microchip was there when we got there. So, presumably, maybe somewhere else we could dig up another one. I can't imagine you're supposed to just find them randomly, so we probably accidentally found a thing that there is a hint for later on. Where they're like, oh yes, dig here. Workshop would be nice to have. I really just want to get a computer as quickly as possible. Sledgehammer? Yes, please. The letter is K. Alright, can't combine those things. If we could find a broken handle, though, we know we could do a dowsing rod if we find the battery pack with the shovel. I just like having a hammer. The Geist room. We actually don't need dice as much right now. Oh right, we're supposed to be paying attention for stupid chess pieces. We passed hallway, commissary, entrance hall. I don't think the commissary had chess pieces, so I think we're good so far. No reason to take any notes yet. Library, the boudoir. Let's see if we can find something fun and rare from the library. Does the library have anything? No chess pieces in the library? There's no reason to order books because we read every one of them so far. And I'm not going to draft that. Well, you know what? It's a rare room. I will draft it. Yeah, sure. Use it. If we can get a computer, I'll be happy. Weight room, secret passage, bookshop. I mean, if we happen to get a lot of money, the bookshop would be nice to have here. But I kind of want to do secret passage. Because again, haven't done this book yet. And if it gets me a new shop, that'd be fun. Locksmith, aquarium, laundry room. Just to make sure I'm able to keep moving, I'm gonna put the... Oh, I can't! So no new shops here. Locksmith. $8 for a special key. I guess, buy one key for now. We're out of gems. We need to draft a gem. Draft something to get us some gems. And some bedrooms. I'm already burning through a lot of steps. Let's go all the way back down and start going to the west. Actually, yeah, let's do one room west. Security! Ah, oh, come on, I don't think. I have one hallway, two hallway. I can double my keys. Amazing. Okay, worth it for 6 steps, I guess. If you have exactly 2 hallways when drafting this room, double your keys. I did not double my keys. Do they maybe mean anything that counts as a hallway? Because corridor and secret passageway count as? Yeah. That's a bummer. I didn't think it worked like that. Oh well. Still fine, we got 6 steps. And it's 1 less bedroom in the pool. Geist room, chapel, boudoir. Let's plop the boudoir down. Boudoir gets me a gemmy. Forgot to look for a chess piece in the bunk room, but I don't remember seeing any there before. At least now I can get security. Oh, yeah. Having a room type that is hallway and a room called hallway is a little tricky. Log into the network. Last password. Submit. I want to start an experiment while we're still relatively fresh here. Hopefully one that can make us either a lot of money or a lot of gems. Remote terminal access. View active terminals, laboratory, connect to it. This is why I think that room we opened outside is worth our while. Alright, I would like to start an experiment. Add a small chest to the hallway, gain 3 gold for each red room in your house, set your steps to 40. Interesting. So we have a lot of hallways in our draw. A lot of them. We could potentially string a few together. But for each bedroom you draft after your second, we've already drafted 2 bedrooms. The question is, do we want to make it so that we can continuously reset our steps to 40? We might end up losing steps if we get like a really good meal, or get lucky with a few other things. The other option, of course, is small chests, which can get us all kinds of goodies. We're actively going to be looking for a lot of bedrooms, because we're trying to make one of them show up. So I think maybe we'll do small chests in the entrance hall, because we have a sledgehammer. Those are free to open. Let's go. For bedrooms, get me chests. Not what I was looking for, but I'll take it. If I drew... I think before I go that way, I want to see how things are going to perform in the other direction. Because if I end up kind of blocked off, it's going to change how I draft a few things. Spare bedroom's perfect. Do it. That's 1 chest. And, I mean, it's right here, so we might as well waste a step to open it. Oh, hell yeah, reroll dice. Get the money! Alright, now with reroll dice. 1, 2, or 1, 2. Either way. We'll keep going this way for a little bit. What do you got for me? Another bedroom. Kind of like in hallway here. God, I have so many hallways. The study. While drafting, you may spend gems instead to redraw. I'm out of gems, so I can't do either of these. But the study as a dead end is fine. If we end up with a lot of gems, all the better. Is that a fucking queen? I was going out of my way to set up for finding that stupid queen. More importantly, there is a safe in this room. Have we never been in this room before? No, we've been in here before. I guess we haven't been in here for a while. That means there is something going on in here. Well, I guess what matters is, first of all, we have our queen. We have the hardest one to get out of the way. 1, 2, 3, 4 up. Queen. Okay. That's step 1. Step 2 is... we're in a room with a... not a chest, a safe. And so far, all of the safe solutions have been in the room. Question is... oh my god, don't we get the magnifying glass? Incredible. Incredible. I don't know if it's possible with so little time left, but I need to remember to ask Anne if we can commission new artwork for all the rooms. We need them produced in sets of 2. So that's the information about the overall, like, safe mystery, which we have since figured out. But the question is, does this also pertain to the safe in the room? Face Ace, Beard Bard, Sturdy Study. We know their numbers. Thursday would be a date. Face and Ace, 44 letters in the message. Alright. Am I allowed to look at this? No. Now you can make a magnifying sledgehammer, yes! So, the information that we have so far for the safes, it has to do with gates and dates, right? Count small gates, 8 dates, crack 8 safes. It's either something to do with gates or dates. And it doesn't need to be any particular version of the word date or gate. We've had gate as in the distance one walks, the gate that they step. D8, huh? D8? Date? But what? How do we use this as a code? Date. We have a date here. The lines seem significant down there, right? Maybe? Maybe not? I can't interact with it, so we can't get a better look. But, like, literally, D8 is date. How do we apply this to the safe? We're making a little progress. Date. D8. Queen on D8. We need to somehow turn that into 4 numbers. 4 numbers. Let's make sure there's nothing else we could poke in here. Sorta, kinda. The chalkboard is talking about the house layout, but it has been equated to a chessboard elsewhere in the game. D8, D8. Yeah, I can't look at the blueprints any closer, but I can't look at the chessboard any closer either. But the chessboard clearly is significant in some fashion. Without the ability to get a closer look, I am unsure. What's the date? That's what I'm trying to figure out. So basically, the safe codes are either gates in some way, and that's been, you know, pictures with people walking, so like how their gate works. And it's been gates as in a picture, little white gates we counted up, and the other ones have been dates. And all I got right now is we have a D8, which forms the word date. But, like, how do I make that turn into 4 numbers? We know this is a 4-number code. 4488. I'm not sure I see the through line for 4488. Blueprints seem to be the number, same number in room. Could 8 be the 3rd letter? Is there anything else we could, like, glean in here? I guess we do have the 44 letters thing in here. So this blackboard is giving us our hint for how we solved the giant puzzle of every room. D would be the 4th number. Like, there has to be something in here. I mean, just out of curiosity. Now, D is the 4th letter of the alphabet. 8, self-evident. And the coordinate grid is visible twice on the board. Was what I was thinking. I see. Huh. Hold on. Let's go back to our thing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Underthink before we overthink. Fair, fair. Unused pairings. Maybe we don't have enough information just yet for this one? All I got is D8. The answer for 1 was Christmas. Yeah, like, it was a photograph on Christmas Day, and that was the date. It was 12/25. So, like, what date can we glean from anything in here? Blueprints. What's going on, Gasso? Yeah, and, like, only one of them was a date in such a literal sense. The other ones were, like, very strange. Like, one was the date, like, the current day. That was a fun one. So we had current date, we had Christmas, and then we had, it was how many of a specific bust were in a room based on the word March. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, drawing room had the gate one and the... You have 4, we have 2, 4, 5 of them. There was also the drawing room. Not the drawing room, the drafting room. The drafting one had the calendar with the pictures of the gates. That was the 5th one. This would be number 6 if we could figure out how to glean a 4-number code out of whatever's going on in here. If we count small gates, 8 dates, crack 8 safes. $69.69. 8 dates. 8 dates. We count small gates. 8 dates. Like, I feel like this one is dates because of the D8, but that could be a reach on my part. The question is, how are we counting the date here? Small gates, 8 dates. 8 dates. Maybe 48-48 or 84-84, just going by like where it is on the board. No gates on the blueprints? I don't think so. This blueprint is... That looks like the conference room, maybe? Bring the music back, game. What about books or something in here? Or the chess piece? God damn. I just don't know. What was on the paper on the desk? That one is examples of like how the words work. 1, 2, 3, 4? I think 4 and 8 are both appropriate numbers. I just don't understand like how we get a code here. We can always come back, leave the room, and think about it. What is the ink label? Cinca. Everything's made by a company called Cinca. Is there some way to derive a date? What about the markings down below? Like, if we look at the markings, we have line, line, a V, line, line, a V, line, 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 line. Is there anything we could do with that? Line, line, V, line, line, V, line, 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 line. Line, line, V, line, line, V, line, 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 but upside down. Line, line, V, line, line, V, line, 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 line. Two, 5, 2, 5, 4? Lines just look like a wooden chessboard. I'm talking about the, like, under the B there is a line, under the G there's like a V-shaped line. But yeah, it could just be nothing. I'm reaching here, I'm reaching. Like line, line, V, line, line, V, line, 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 line. No. Let's just move on. We can keep thinking about it while we wander around. We might come back to this room later. I feel like there's something here we're not grasping. Which room is this? What, are you gonna look it up? You cheater? You goddamn cheater? Oh, this is the study. But I don't feel like we're making much progress right now. We might as well move on. Oh, the laboratory. I don't need you anymore. Let's redraw these. Oh, yeah. I mean, I would like the corridor, but alas. You know what? Bedroom here. The Black Queen defaults to D8 in chess. It might be a herring. I mean, the safe is in there, and D8 says date. I don't know if the chessboard's important or not. All I know is, like, all of the solutions to the safes have been in the rooms. It'd be really weird for that one to somehow... Oh yeah, we knew we needed the chapel, you're right. Don't worry, it'll pop back up. The red rooms become very, very, very prominent as we go. On... Anything else in here? No. 28 steps. A hallway's perfect here. Can't afford my cloister yet. The Black Queen's at the starting position. Doesn't give us as much to work with. True, true. Alright. Geist room. The Nook. Utility closet. I mean, another bedroom's nice. And I still have security. That would give me 3 rerolls to make sure we don't dead end. Because we can still go left, and then we have to go up quite a bit. Let's do that. Yeah, no Nook has Rook. I'm more worried about dead ending before we have enough room for the other spots. There's no secret on this page, but since we're here, I'd like to draft the attic. We haven't seen the attic in a long time. We get a lot of items out of it. Alright, the hallway has a couple of things waiting for me. Hopefully we get a few steps out of those things. I have 3 dice to make sure we don't dead end. A rock. Yeah, I'm hoping we get some gems out of the boxes that we're going to pass in here. Okay, money. Money's nice. Not gonna say no to a gem and keys. Have I crossed the threshold? No. Oh, I had. Alright. Because I realized I walked into the right. I walked back into it even! Don't mind me. Just losing my mind. Okay, door. Help me out. That's perfect. That's exactly what I need right here. Digging spots. Turnip, very good. Got those steps back I wasted by mistake. There was nothing for me to see on this one. Notice. All these dates I wrote down that were all red herrings. I wish you could smash these. I have my sledgehammer. It's only good for breaking boxes open. Pantry! parlor would get me a few gems. That's probably the way to go here. Or we have a nice evergreen place to get gems, but I think let's just get a flat gem here. And dead end nicely. And an apple! Extra good. I guess I'll double check to see if I... Yeah. No mystery things there. The gems are in the white box. Statements with the word white are always true. The statement on the white box is true. This has a white word. That means it's true. Statements with the word white are always true. Statement on the white box is true. So, one of these must be a lie, because otherwise they're all true. So, this is probably a lie. Which means this doesn't have to be true. Yeah, it literally has to be the white box. At least that's my understanding at the moment. Statements on the white box are true. So if this is true, but only one says anything about the gems. Sometimes they never mention the gems. We've had boxes with no mention of gems whatsoever. And then at that point, you're just kind of figuring out, like, where's the logic faults? Gems are in the white box. Statements with the word white are always true. So if you're true, and you're true, the statement on the white box is true. Problem is, if they're all true, there's a problem. So if you are lying, then this can be a lie. And this can be a lie. I still think it all just kind of collapses into this state. How could you tell where the gems are if nothing indicates where the gems are? I'm trying to remember the examples, but it's been a while. I wonder, can we look back at that? We could look back at, like, everything else. I don't think we could look back at the logic puzzle history, though. Like, I could literally look at every experiment we've ever done in the science lab. I could look at every day of the game. But I cannot look at these puzzles. Aren't the gems always in the box with a true statement? I don't believe so. There will always be at least one box which displays true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays false statements. Only one box has a prize. Yeah, there could be more than one true box. Yeah. Because it doesn't matter if this is necessarily a lie or not. Ooh, diggy spot. Okay, we have 4 gems, 2 keys, 3 rerolls. I might try and fill up the entire mansion. We have a good start for it right now. The only thing we're a little low on are steps. And I do want to draft a bunch of bedrooms. And I don't need to get her ladyship's chamber anymore. So this is why we were like, we need rerolls, and we want gems. We gotta make sure one of these has multiple doors. I mean, gymnasium works, we lose a couple of steps. Can we reroll this safely? I have 2 more rerolls. We would lose 2 steps on entering. As long as I draft another bedroom soon. Or food. Take the devil we know. Yeah, the blue could be true while the others are false. Dining room. I don't think we've reached rank 8 yet. Doesn't matter if we rotate here. Let's redraw. Oh, kitchen. Yes, kitchen works. Kitchen works for me. I need steps. We have 26 bucks. We could just buy some food. "10 steps and add morning room to today's draft pool. Wood-fired pizza. Oh, baby. And then also give me some more steps. There we go. 42. Now I'm feeling a lot more comfortable. I don't think there's a chess piece in the kitchen. There's a couple of steps. I mean, again, so far we got a good house coming together here. The den. I could dig the den. It lets me keep going. We get a gem out of it. I feel like I remember there being a chess piece in here, but I'm not sure. It's a pawn. Doesn't matter. Alright, so far we have the queen, we have the pawn. We know where we could find a bishop, we know where we could find a rook, we know where we could find a king. So chapel gets me my rook, and it's the perfect layout. Oh, sorry, bush, it gets me my bishop. A nice bishop. We got a key, which I like. Did I draft security? I did, but I didn't get a key. I don't have a security key, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up for bishop. We have our pawn, we have our queen, we have our bishop. We need our rook, we need our king. Pawn, queen, bishop. Rook, king. Horsey, we need our horse. The horse is in... Which room's the horse in? Was it the library that has the horse? The knight. The library's the knight, right? Oh, security? Hey, either way, as long as we have it. I forgot to note the horsey. Any other digging spots in here? Digging spots? I'm worried about running into security keys soon. I should have set security lower earlier, but maybe we'll just find the security key soon. The pantry? Observatory. The observatory definitely has the knight in it. But if you saw the knight in security, I'm down with that. In which case, a pantry's fine here. And one reroll. I got 4 gems. This is probably a good thing to draft. You said the knight was in security last time. Well, shit! I'm gonna do observatory. Mostly because looking at the stars right now would probably be helpful. And we're guaranteed to get the horse here. So let's just go with the devil we know, right? So we have our pawn, our queen, our bishop, our horse. Our horse. You know what? Let's not risk anything. It's day 17. The twins, the farmer's apple, and the key. Perfect. That is all good stuff. The key, the apple, and a pair of chests have been added to the entrance hall. A++. All good stuff. So we want to find the nook, and we want to find the office. Could have swore I looked for this digging spot. A gem as well. Alright. 4 gems remain. Use a key. Dining room. Hey, that is nice. However, a foyer would be pretty strong here. But we may have burned through most of our... Oh, wait. No, there is one very important one. If we can get the 7 locked doors hallway, my god. Let's foyer. No chess pieces in here. And now I want a door. I want lots of doors. So pantry. Conference room is perfect. Conference room works. No reason to re-roll here. I'm just afraid of security doors. Oh, you bitch. It's alright. The foundation would be nice. Coat check. Mage chamber. Patio. I think I'll re-roll for this one. I want to go up. Oh, but the nook. The problem is, if we don't get a security key card, then this is just a dead end for us. And we still need the king. So as tempting as the nook is, we don't have the right key card yet. So I either gotta do 2 gems here, just to get above it, or I redraft using this. Were there gems for sale? Check the conference room for the chess piece. I have to draft no matter what, though. We can't back out once we start. I don't remember what other rooms the king is in, but we know it's in the office, and we don't have the office yet. I'm sure there's other rooms with the king. Potentially the conference room. I didn't see it when I did a little sweep, but Lord knows, like, at this point in the stream, I miss stuff. Alright. Guaranteed straight line, or we reroll once and hope we get a straight line. I could also go buy more gems. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 steps to get down to the entrance hall, where I have a lot of boxes we could open. And then, where did I put the commissary? Commissary. Oh, the commissary is right down there too. Alright. I think I'm going to put 2 gems into this now, and then head down. Where I can get more gems, and likely more money. Because I've placed a couple of rooms. Alright. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Shit, have I already opened all 3? Wait! I've placed 2 out there! That's right, we have 2 extras waiting for me. There are 2 extras waiting for me. Yeah, let's do it. And it's a normal door on the other side, and there's 2 digging spots. Alright, it's gonna cost a couple of steps to do this, but let's do it. A gem, already worth it. 6 extra steps, good. A coin. Oh boy. Is it worth going down, or should I just draft right now? I have 1 gem for a reroll. I just need it to go to the right. If I can make it go to the right, we're good. You're gonna need gems to continue, alright. I mean, theoretically, I will get some steps out of those boxes. Usually there's food. And I'll still have enough to come back. So, straight, straight, straight. I don't need the turn until I hit the next hallway. Oh, I forgot to look at the conference room, son of a bitch. Listen, just pretend I looked. We already have a night because I have the observatory, so we're good. Oh my god, I was talking, so I kept walking through the hallway. We already have a night from the... Oh yeah, we can definitely double check security. So no night in security. Question is, did we miss a chess piece in the conference room? That's what I don't know. Just making sure there's no other items here. Box. The knight's above the monitor display. Ah, crap. Alright, well, now there's a knight in 2 different rooms now. And there's some money and reroll dice. That is incredibly nice. Is there another box in here somewhere? There was just the one more box? Come on. Hit up the commissary. And we have the kitchen on the way back. So I can buy bananas. So I'm feeling good. Okay. 5, 8. Bananas cost what, 3? Or bananas 2 or 3? If I buy a salt shaker, I get extra steps out of my bananas. They're 2? Perfect. We'll make them give us some more steps. I can buy 3 of them. Just min-maxing here. I did buy 1 gem. You thinking we need 1 more gem? I'll only be able to buy 1 banana. I was really hoping for a security card there. We could pop in the security and lower the security level. Alright. I'm thinking we're okay. Okay. Let's swing through security. There's the horse. Very easy for me to miss. Try the secret garden key? I mean, we gotta use it at a door, but yeah, we could use it. We don't want to use it... I don't think we want to use it on the veranda door, do we? Do we remember if there's a rightward facing thing? Oh, maybe we do. Yeah, if veranda's locked, we might want to use it. I'm trying to remember. I guess we could just look it up. We have the thing. Keycard system. Security settings. Security level low. So, if we're lucky, that's it. That's the one security door we're going to run into. Secret garden. Yes, it is a 3-door situation. So it should be good. It should be, at least. I'm never sure how the orientation's determined. Yeah, and spreads fruit. Well, that's perfect. That is ideal. There's a couple of steps. Lose $1. Damn, I forgot about the losing $1 part. Did I run past the kitchen? I did. I did run past the kitchen like a dummy. I have to go into the gymnasium and do it. I'm just so, like, move. Whatever. Secret Garden's going to hook us up. We'll be okay. No chess pieces. We're in too deep. Please be locked. Oh, thank God. Use special key. Secret Garden key. Oh, that's dark. Why am I not allowed to use the secret garden here? Is the secret garden's rule it has to be on the right-hand side, maybe? That's very disappointing. No fit. Well, I have 2 rerolls. The Nook! And it curves the right goddamn way. The problem is steps now. The problem is steps. We're down to 9. You missed doors and rooms. 9 steps. I'm hoping we get something. Billiard room, the music room, the library. I mean, it gets me into the foundation. Any one of these gets me into the foundation. And the foundation gets me 2 additional doors. We can do the billiard room for keys. If I spend 2 gems, we got a major key. But we already have the secret garden key, so I don't think we need that one. So yeah, maybe we do billiards. It gets me into the foundation. If it's a security door, everything's ruined. But those 2 extra doors. This prince is blue! What's going on, Keith? 8 steps. Oh. You know, maybe we try again with the secret garden. Oh shit. We're squaring? So... Are we doing negative numbers? Is that what's happening here? Are we doing 3 minus 5 for -2 and then squaring -2? And then dividing that by 2? That's dark. Is that the bullseye is squaring? We are squaring, but the last one I did the addition first and then squared. This is another order of operations question, because the last one I added and then did the square of that addition. So I'm not sure if we're supposed to do 3 minus 5 and then square that, which is -2, and then left. Go left, you say? Blue for square, the positive step? So it goes inside out. Blue is addition, yellow is subtraction. I forgot the color for multiplication, and purple is division. So we need to divide by 2 at the very end, but my real, is I'm not sure if we're doing a negative number right now. Will we have a -2? No? So yeah, so this one, we're doing a square, right? So I'm doing 2 plus 1 to make 3, and then the square of 3, so 9. So if we do it the same way, we do 3 minus 5, and then the square of -2? Or do we subtract the 3 from the 5, ignoring how we usually do inward to outward? Okay. So yeah, we just ignore the fact that addition... The blue is supposed to go first, so like... You ignore that. You subtract the smaller number from the bigger number. So 2 plus 1 is 3, square that is 9. 9 times 1 is 9, 9 times 2 is 18. Go all the way around, because I never remember where numbers are. Oh my god, that's a big deal. Okay. Secret garden, if you can save the day, I would be 7 steps, and then 6, 5, 4. I can get to the conference room at 3. Assuming we're allowed to place the secret garden in one of these. Or we dig up a turnip! Yes! Oh, turnip. Turnip, turnip, turnip. My beloved. I mean, I methoded it. We methoded it well. Did all the mathing. Storeroom. Indoor nursery. The ballroom cost me 2. But we get them back. We spend 2 when we get 2. It lets me go straight. Or I re-roll and I try and get something that links into the conference room to save steps. Now we can go straight here. And then if I spend gems, I can just re-enter the ballroom. Have you found a basement key yet? No. Basement key is all I ever want. Look at that, 2 gems. Really, there's one thing I want right now. One thing. And that is an office. I want the office. Wait. Should I use the secret garden key here? I feel like I want to use it up by the foundation. So I guess I'll use a normal key here. Chris only wants one thing and it's disgusting. The pool. Goes the wrong way. Redraw. Storeroom. Pantry. Music room. Both go the wrong way. Boiler room. That is annoying. It's an annoying room, but it goes the right way. Oh, thank God. I don't have to do anything. It's right there waiting for me. 13 steps. I would love to draft the kitchen. If I walk in, I'll go down to 12. If I walk back in, I go down to 11, but I get 2 gems. But I guess we don't need to make that choice until we have to make that choice. Dining room, yeah! Oh, baby. Ah, pizza. Have dinner. That's a big help. "21 steps. The only chess piece in here is garbage. Nope. That key's, use a normal key. I wish we can get back down to security here. Kitchen's been drafted? Yeah, kitchen's down there. Another key! Another key! Alright, baby. Storeroom, pantry, walk-in closet. I still have the foundation, which has one more door. But ideally, I get something that curves to the right, and I play Secret Garden there. That's what I really want to do. Oh, you're a bitch. We'll have a few archived ones, but it makes it possible. Security card, excellent. You don't have to see the floor plans, right? Honestly, at this point? That's the room right in front of the antechamber. At this point, I don't really need to as much, at least not for, like, where I'm trying to get. Alright, if this lets me... Oh, no, I won't be able to do it. I really wanted the secret garden here. Nursery, yes! If I could open that door going down from the nursery, that would be amazing. That'd be incredible. That could be my secret garden. So nursery we could do. I'll do the other security door this way. Furnace, laboratory curves in the other direction, but I don't really need it to. We have the foundation there. Plus, I don't have any gems. Uh-oh, I don't have any gems. Shit. Oh well. I mean, as far as filling out the entire house goes, we're doing all right here. I just happen to have the key, and I believe we have to put it over there. And we're also very close to the antechamber. I can't remember if it opens the left or right door. If it opens the right door, we're good. If it opens the left door, yeah, we're less good. Do you require a key? Can we use the secret garden key here? No. It'll be very funny if it's the left door. I think it is the left door. But I also get a million stupid fruit out of it. Well, not really. I'll just get a lot of footprints when I go back to the conference room. And it might be fun to try and fill up the whole house. So maybe I will go for secret garden going down. Or I go up here. No, I don't want to cut myself off. I want to do it from the foundation, I think. When I'll have a couple of gems available to me. Yeah, we got 2 gems back from the ballroom. Can I please find the office? I'm really just looking for the office here. Oh my god. Bunch of gems just waiting for me. Well, dang! I'm picking them up mostly because I'm about to open a door. Oh boy, the car keys. Should we secret garden here, just for the fruit? Yeah, do it for the fruit. Do it for the fruit! We got the metal detector. We got a broken handle. Just dig up a bunch of stuff. Not bad. Not too shabby. Alright, here's the obvious we could break this wall if we figure out how wall thing I mentioned to Mr. Clancy. I've never seen him more like, yes, there's a way to do it. We have a sledgehammer, but it doesn't do anything here. But having seen that we can make a power shovel, my assumption is we can make a power hammer. We just don't have the parts. Hooray, the left door will open! That's a dead end. Shit. Man, we should have redrafted when we found the billiard room there. So I know how to do... I know what room is required for the right-hand door. And I think I know what hand is required for the bottom one. Because we do have the broken lever. So theoretically, if we draft the right rooms, we could make it happen. Yeah, Great Hall opens the right-hand one, and the greenhouse would let us get into the other. Two gems, draw from there. Yeah, see if we can get the Great Hall from the archives. That's what I'm thinking. That is exactly my thought. The drafting studio costs 2. I do really rather want the drafting studio because we add stuff, but I think re-rolling for the Great Hall, or at least something lets me go to the right here, might be better. Let me think. I still get to go up from there, and we could re-roll. If we get the Great Hall after the drafting studio, that still works good for us. We still have the foundation door. So yeah, we could do this, and then we can go back for the for the steps. We pass through the ballroom, so we get our gems back. So this is a nice addition overall. Now it doesn't stay open. Sunday, December 6th. We don't want to touch that door. New room to add. The kennel. Each time you dig in a room, unlock all doors in that room. Each time you enter a dormitory after drafting a room, gain 10 steps, or the clock tower lets us start with a key for every time room. The kennel is not a dead end. Dormitory and clock tower are both dead ends. What's going on, Cactus? So adding more dead ends isn't what I want to do right now, but both are interesting. But this one's nice, because we've been digging so much today. Add it. Add it to my pool. Okay. We need to head back to the conference room. Yeah, through the dining room. Through the boiler room. We're just trying to draft one more stupid room here. That's all I want. There's my 2 gems. And then once we hit the conference room, we get all the fruit. Six, six, six. 666. Oh yeah. Oh baby. That did it. That topped me off. All right, nothing to worry about there. So let's hit that foundation. Okay. Ideally something that curves upwards. Maid's chamber curves up, and then through the stupid drafting studio. Oh, never seen the showroom, though. This is brand new to me. Okay. If we go back through the ballroom, we get our 2 gems back. This is a room we've not been in before. And, like, the chances that we... Do it! The chances that we find the secret garden... Not the secret garden, the greenhouse. Yeah, like, we need the greenhouse, and I don't know if, like, just having the broken handle is all it takes to repair the lever. There might be more to it. So let's just go for a nice new floor plan. I'm kind of hoping we could just fill out the entire house today. That might just be what we do with this one. What do we got here? The moon pendant. The master key. Opens all normal doors. Moon pendant. If you call it a day while wearing the moon pendant, you'll start tomorrow with 2 of the items in your inventory. The chronograph. While drafting, you may rewind time after drawing new floor plans. You're more likely to draw clocky ones the next day. Ornate compass. While drafting, you may rotate the first 3 floor plans you draw. So, yeah, all of these are great. I'm kind of digging the moon pendant. And we only need 3 more bucks for that. That's right. This looks like the spot to me. Time to start digging. I'm thinking we might be able to buy a couple of things. Take your time, though. No, it's gems? I wanted money. Every other time we've opened it, it's been a whole bunch of money! Absolutely brutal. I mean, I guess it's good for what I'm trying. Yeah, it sets gems to 2. Can we somehow avoid going through the ballroom? Yes, we can avoid going through the ballroom. We go through the billiard room, back down to... Oh no, wait, no we can't. We can't avoid it, can we? Shit, the ballroom's the only route! Amazing. Incredible stuff. All I wanted was a little cash, man. Last time we opened it, it gave me like 60 gold. I was gonna buy all the goodies in here. Mean. Oh, just truly mean stuff. Man. Well, let's have our sad walk. What? There we go. Well, so sad. This house sucks! There's some digging spots downstairs at the very least. Maybe we can find some money. Well, we're 2 away. That was all the digging spots. Yeah, it would have been very, very funny to draw some extra gems there, dig up some extra gems. Well, I can re-roll twice when we get back to the drafting studio. Archives was a bit of a bummer here. Okay. Well, at the very least, we have done it. Mission accomplished. Get that W. Take the W. Alright. We have everything we need to do what we want. And if I carefully draft, I could fully fill out the house. Plus, we could buy some shit. Because we have plenty. Yeah, we're definitely going to try and finish the house. Spread gold in the estate. Spread gold now. I mean, this is the most gold we could possibly hope for. That's a truly stellar amount. There are so many rooms we get to walk back through. Okay, we literally just need a door that goes down. That's all. Music room requires 2 gems. Man, I should have actually gone down to the ballroom. Yeah, the conference room will have all the money. Had I gone to the ballroom first, this would have been great. God damn it. Well, I mean, if it lets me do it, it lets me do it. Wow. God damn it. Oh, had I just taken a short walk, we would have had a full house. We're 1 room off. Oh well. It's still a major victory. I mean, we completed one of our bigger puzzles. And we're gonna buy a bunch of stuff from the showroom. I assume. It's all gonna be in one spot. That's a bummer, though. That's a bummer. Dining, ballroom. It only would have cost me a few steps. This is the showroom. Gotta weasel our way around here. God damn it, wait. Yeah. Wrong door, this one. Okay, yeah, conference room. How much money's here? Two, 5, 7. I'm not gonna keep going because there's so many piles. 45. Alright, showroom is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps, bringing us down to 30. And then, pretty sure we have more than enough to get out of the house again. Let's go buy a thing that lets me keep 2 of my items. We're gonna pass through the workroom, right? Did I have the workroom today? No, workshop we're not walking through, but if we count our steps toward the end, if we have enough, we can merge a couple of items. Alright, at 45... I think we want the thing that lets me keep 2 random items. That's true, we're also going to be able to buy some bananas. We will have more than enough. I don't think the chronograph would do anything for us right now, would it? While drafting, you may rewind time after drafting new floor plan. So it's only while we're drafting. I wouldn't be able to rewind the room I am sad about. That's a forever problem now. God damn it though, 1 room away? What a bummer. What a boomer! Oh, très boomer! So through... Where's the kitchen? Gymnasium. When we hit the gymnasium, we'll buy some bananas. Yeah. Almost walked too far. Alright, buy a few bananas, top myself off. $1 per banana. There we go. Cool. So from here, we go back to the hall. There's some more boxes to break. Hooray! 3 gems! We did it! We broke the limit. I do think, like, why can't we just smash the vases? It doesn't make any sense. We can smash the vases? I take it back. We're allowed to smash the vases. We don't get anything out of smashing the vases. Wait, money? Money? That's not money. I don't understand why these things are around. But I'm glad I smashed the vases. I've been angry about it for a while. Were we not able to smash the vases earlier? I feel like we've tried to smash the vases before and it didn't let me smash them last time. But I might be misremembering? Alright, workshop. Smash all the shit. Like, why not? Yeah, like, I can't smash these. It's only because we had boxes out there that it's like, oh boy, hit stuff. Well, nothing there. But we have plenty of steps, so we can workshop. We've had a hammer before. But I think what we did is we tried to smash these vases, not the ones out in the foyer. So, I don't know. Okay. Can we combine the moon pendant? No. Can we combine salt? No. Can we combine coupon book? No. We can combine shovel and compass. And shovel and metal detector. Compass and shovel is the only other one. What's compass and shovel? Dowsing rod. Right. That's one we haven't done yet. Hammer goes with the lever, but we know it doesn't work unless we have something else. So I think we're going to be leaving with a dowsing rod. I don't think I'm leaving with a dowsing rod. I think I'm doing a burning glass. Burning glass sounds interesting. Yeah. Lever is shovel and hammer. So I'm pretty sure we know what we do with the shovel. We've done it before. I am very curious about if we had the battery pack, doing the hammer with it. But I am very curious about burning glass, because there's a place with dark, and we could light it up, perhaps. So I'm doing burning glass here. And I guess we could still do dowsing rods. Burning glass. And dowsing rod. And what's the dowsing rod do? The dowsing rod no longer digs, I guess. While drafting, dowsing rod points toward rooms that may contain more items than usual. Alright. Still nice to combine some things. Because now, when 2 random items get to stick around, we have better odds of getting good ones. So we got a Bernie thing. Can we light candles? I assume we could light candles. I don't think we're allowed to ditch stuff. No, there's no drop option, sadly. And we have a very stacked library. Very stacked inventory. But yeah, for this burning thing... Well, I'm not allowed to do that. There's a dark spot. Let's do the chess pieces first. That's been the important part. It's all been for this. Then we'll go to the dark place. Nothing else matters to me but this. RKBHPQ. Oh, yeah. Well, that one I feel bad about. We accidentally found microchips. Like, I don't know why one was in there. Finally, it's over. Whoa. Horse is here. There. Yeah, like, I'm always gonna try and smash stuff, so I guess that's on them. Yes! Choose your piece and get a new permanent power. Alright, what do we get? When you reach rank 8 each day, you may choose Knight, Bishop, Rook, or Queen. Gain the power of that piece until the end of the day. Rank 8's a little late in the day. Mantle of the Knight. Add the Armory to your draft pool. I mean, I kind of want rooms, so that's very tempting. Gambit of the Queen. Each time you draft a room on the Queen side, west side, lose 5 steps, gain a key. Think you could do this puzzle multiple times? So let's me revisit the chessboard, so maybe. Sally! What's going on, Sally? Live and drink. Have one of the best pieces of candy. I like the creepy music in here. Come here, candy. Choose a color, more likely to draft those colors. How's it going, Sally? You do not have to pay tithes, instead gain $30 the first time you enter the chapel each day. Ooh. I mean, that's pretty tempting. You may draw floor plans up to 4 times when drafting the 4 corners of your house. There's... Fuck you. That's 2 useful ones and 2, like, maybe we'll get that far. Alright, so... $30 instead of losing a thing, or a new room. Yeah, I'm thinking the armory. Like, it has to be a nice room, given the setup for it, right? Today was the best day I had in a while, and I didn't even do anything special. That's where I've been. Well, I'm glad you had the best day. What made it the best day? I accept the night into my power. You may give up this power by returning to the chamber on any future day and unlocking the pieces again. So yeah, we're allowed to change it whenever we want by doing this puzzle. And I didn't even do anything special. Well, maybe nothing special, but like, maybe you had just like a really pleasant dinner. Like, it doesn't need to be special to be like fun, right? Oh, that was the sound of the things closing. I was like, what was that? What was that noise? Dark place, dark place, dark place. Sorry, we want to go to the dark spot. What's going on, Cyberstein? Yeah, I would like all the powers. What other discoveries we had? Like, ever in this game? We've gotten all of the permanent outdoor editions, or at least I assume they're all of the permanent outdoor editions. For all I know, there could be more. We've obviously gotten down here. We've been down to the reservoir. All kinds of stuff. Ah, broke through depression. That's an important one. Made taco chicken chili, nice. This was a hell of a day. A hell of a day. Yeah, we found microchips just by kind of like spinning the camera around and walking around, which was very funny. But like symbols pop up when you look at stuff, so it's like, was that a shovel? Was that a... Hell, I didn't even see the hammer, I just ran up to a thing hitting a button. My favorite dump meal. How do you not love a nice dump, right? I want the darkened cavern, which is... not this way? Not this way, right? Shit. It was down there. It's under where I'm walking right now. Steaming hot dump. Like, what I say every time we go and get Chinese food is I love dumplings. Dumplings are like my favorite food. It's like I love a hot dump in my mouth. Just to make people squirm a little bit. Yes! Look at that. I'd say that's a win, too. Foreman's Log 621. The complete manifest for all the excavation equipment has been rigorously checked and delivered to the upper branch. After tomorrow, the site will be sealed and all remaining hardware will be packed up and transported to the original access tunnel for long-term storage. It's unclear if they will also seal that tunnel after our crew has left, but I suspect they may want to keep ready access to the gear, especially now that they have begun operations in the East Mine. A month ago, I believed that the discovery of gemstones in that cavern was directly linked to the closure of this site, but now I'm not so sure. The Baron doesn't seem the type to value shiny baubles over history. Pairs nicely with the poo-poo platter, exactly. Would you like to permanently add the tunnel to your drafting pool? Always draw tunnel while drafting in this room. What? Like you could just make a tunnel that goes forever? Yes. Alright, so that... stairs to the upper floor, yeah. Man, I didn't even see... No, it has a date for the safe. Shit! I forgot we haven't figured out that safe. But, like, it doesn't mention anything about that room. There is a date, 1918, but, like, why would it be that date, right? Usually, the safe puzzle is self-contained to the room. Microchip for sure, we can shove that in there. I want to know if a power hammer lets me break through here, or if a power hammer is even a thing. Again, I assume based on the power shovel that the power hammer is a thing. So we'll go this way, and then we swing back. If we can make it all the way back to the office. No, the study. We can end our day puzzling over that. We'll be locked in the room anyway. That's not how that works. Castle, court, clock, castle, court, court, cloak, castle, court. It's aliens! It was aliens the whole time! I knew it! I fucking knew it. Cloak, castle, court. Finally, the ultimate masturbation chamber. The Wankorium. "12 steps. I'm getting worried I won't be able to make it back to the room with the safe. 11 steps. You found a secret floor plan. Would you like to add the throne room to your drafting pool?" Yes. Alright. We got 2 secret drafty things today. And that's it for out here, I assume? The Flory Hole! Yes, the throne room, where you do the best masturbations. I like the deep lore we've established for this. This deep, deep lore that is just a place for masturbating. Come on, can we make it there in 9 steps? 8 steps. 7 steps. Everything's open here. 1, 2... Wait, the study is... 1, 2, 3, 4! We can get there! Yeah, we can go back there another time. With just enough steps. Wanking on the throne is the biggest power trip. I mean, where else would you want to masturbate, right? Alright, once again, much like how the day started, we will end the day trying to figure this out. Where did you find the other microchip? One microchip was already in there. The other microchip we found because I was staring at the floor while I walked, and a dig symbol popped up while I was walking. So I was like, oh, you get to dig in random places? And then the other one you saw was, I just wanted to break stuff. So how you're supposed to figure, I don't know. We did it by mistake. It was just next to the bridge while we were walking across the bridge. Yeah, alright, so we have a safe. We know it is a 4-number code. Things we have in the room, 44 letters. Is that a date? I don't know. There's a queen on the chessboard at D8, the starting position for a queen. D8, date. Have a good night, Nara. Sleep ye well. Sleep ye well. So, we have a chessboard. It has a queen on D8. We have a chalkboard with the number 44 on it. We got a thing that mentions Thursday, but nothing else. That doesn't give us enough. This doesn't give us anything. And that's it. That's all the information that is clearly visible in the room. There are no calendars, no clocks, no dates. Given that the chessboard is telling us D8 for date, my inclination is that somehow we're supposed to puzzle it off of this. But how would that relate to a date? I don't know. Yeah, gates and dates, right? Gates and dates. Specifically, count small gates, 8 dates, crack 8 safes. 8 dates, 8 dates. What's the gate in this room? Is there a gate in this room? Kingside Knight. The only gate I could think of would be how a chess piece can move. The gate? The gate of the queen? But that doesn't help me. The chalkboard is about the letter puzzles for the rooms. It just has a 44 on it. We have a fur and a fire, so this room is the letter E. Fur and fire, but that is unrelated to a 4-digit code for this safe. If we could find an interpretation of a gate somehow, either walking gate, chess piece movement somehow, maybe? Read the note again? Which one? This one? I don't know if it's possible with so little time, but I need to remember to ask Anne if we could commission new artwork for all the rooms. We need them produced in sets of 2, a pair for each room. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm thinking. I'm likely delusional to think this could be pulled off by Thursday. And the other one is examples. Craft, raft, blah, 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 blah. Face and ace, beard and bard, sturdy and study. Thought I had them. Oh, I used the magnifying glass. Shit. Yeah, those seem to be irrelevant. And this as well is a continuation of those notes. Glove love, sling sing, crowd crow, so on and so forth. And then 44 is a number we could use, but it also happens to be, you know, how many rooms are getting letters. Antechamber doesn't get a letter. That would be the 45th, and 46th is the secret room that we're trying to get to, which also wouldn't have a letter. I don't think the blueprints are relevant because I'm not allowed to interact with them. Yeah, 44, neither a gate nor a date. The only gate I could think of would be chess piece movement. But I feel like I don't have enough information for how to make that work. This is the only thing that seems relevant. Check under the globe? I mean, I can't crouch or anything. Yeah, I'm thinking D8 as in date. I mean, we could try December 08, but that's just going by D for December, I suppose. Well, apparently December 8. We were overthinking it. 2. December 8th. Be prepared for our plans to be set in motion in a month or 2. It's all lining up, and all of our hard work is about to come to fruition. I've just learned that several members of the museum's guard are sympathetic to our cause. We suspect 2 more to be pure opportunists, whose loyalty extends only to their coin pairs. Your uncle has already agreed to let us use Mount Holly's flexible floor plan for a trial run, assuming the red print we have secured of the museum's closed exhibit is in fact accurate and up to date. We should begin these trials without delay. Once you arrive, if you can within the next 2 months fabricate some fiction that might alleviate us of the presence of the servant staff. Until we meet on the shore of the White Sands. Caleb. Closed exhibit. The doors in this room are security locked. Added to the drafting pool, yes. We added a bunch of things here. What if it's all about fruit? That's why it makes sense. Fruit shun. It's almost like inviting you to overthink it if you get it this late in the opening safe experiences. If this were like the 3rd one, be like, oh yeah, December. But after the stupid, like, how many of this man march? And counting the gates, it's like, okay, how's this chessboard become 4 numbers? Alright, we have 3 steps. I don't think there's anywhere worth going in 3 steps. 1, 2... I could end in a hallway. 1, 2... I could end in a hallway. I could end in hallways. Or we could end in the study. So I feel like we're just gonna end in the study. Yeah, the letter was just, that's the thing, like, the letters are all dated. Except for the one that you're using today's date. The rest all, like, correlated to the date that you solved the puzzle with. But I believe we're ending our day right here. And it was a hell of a day. If I would have, when we got to the office, simply gone back to the ballroom and then back again, we would have had a complete house. But alas, we did not do that. Explaining crossword puzzles? If only he'd listened to Gopper. You said that after we clicked on the door. You have to say it before we click on the door. After we click on the door, I'm not allowed to back out anymore. But that's alright. I think the next thing we're going to do is just try and get into the antechamber. I think that's our next adventure. So we have 2 ways we know how to get into the antechamber. One is the secret garden, which requires finding a specific key. And the other one is the grand hallway, which requires finding a specific hallway. I said it before, you didn't read it. I don't think I don't believe that one. That doesn't sound right. And the other one is basically right-hand door, the grand hall. Left hand, secret garden. Forward-facing would be the green room, but I don't know if we need anything other than just the broken handle. Is it just the broken handle and we open it that way? In which case, all 3 require us to draft a specific room. And 2 of them require us to have a specific item. So, like, we need the secret garden key to draft that room. We need the broken handle and the greenhouse. We need the grand hall, and we need enough keys to find the lever in it. Because there's 7 locked doors in there. Which is why if we happen to find the foyer, I feel like the foyer is a great early draft to make sure that we never have to worry about that. That's why I drafted the foyer. It's like, if we can find it. But yeah, that was a hell of a draft. I feel like we really min-maxed as hard as possible for maximum room placement. We really took advantage of the ballroom, except for at the very end where it mattered most. And we had a very good experiment. And now we have the Mantle of the Knights and a bunch new rooms. So let's call it a day. Call it. I wonder what items we'll start with next time. Foyer. A nice foyer. Mount Holly Archaeological Shopping Center of Tomorrow. We dug 28 spots up. With 5 shops, 5 tomorrow room. Oh, goddamn. 1 hallway, 2 hallway, 3 hallway, 4 hallway. So yeah, I've really made it so it's a hallway-centric adventure tomorrow. And 1 new room. And now the stream's over.